Hey everybody, Jamie Sandler here back with another video for the Maine Morgue. It is 10:11 p.m. on Thanksgiving night here in the United States. So to all my American viewers, happy late Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have had a great turkey day. This week's video, or this video up I guess I should say, is the top 10 kills in the Friday the 13th series. You'll notice behind me the scenery has changed. This is my Friday the 13th wall. Well, most of it's Friday the 13th that you can see back there. So here are the top 10 kills, in my opinion, in the Friday the 13th series. Number 10 is Coroner Axel from Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I thought this death was really cool for the time, and the jump scares that led up to it I thought really lent to the scare factor for this kill. And that's the reason it's number 10 on this list. Number 9 is Maddie from Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. The whole thing with the, you need a touch-up was the line in the movie. And Maddie says, touch up my ass after she's all dolled up. I really loved the chase between Jason and Maddie before he inevitably kills her in this movie. I thought it was a really good chase, quality chase. I love the fact that when she's running from Jason, she loses her earring and she stops dead to look for the earring, which I thought was hilarious. Excuse me. I'm still a little under the weather, so I'll be clearing my throat and drinking a lot during this video. Number 8 is Jenna from Friday the 13th, 2009. I talked about in my last video how this was a sad death for me because I thought she was going to end up being the final girl. And Whitney, the sister, would die before the finale. That was my opinion, and that's what I thought was going to happen, so I was kind of shocked when they killed the love interest. Jenna, of course. I love the whole machete right through her chest, between, like, almost, I think it was actually between her breasts, which I thought was brilliant. It might have been in her stomach, but I thought it was really well done. Number 7 in the countdown is Jeff and Sandra from Friday the 13th, Part 2. I ranked them together because it's basically the same death, because they die, like, boom, boom, very quickly, one on top of the other, literally. I thought it was very cool, and even to this day, it's one of my favorite kills in the franchise. It's probably my favorite kill from Part 2, other than the machete to other. It was a meat cleaver, I think, was to the guy's forehead in the wheelchair. That's not on the list, but it should be. Number 6 is Julius from Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason takes a boat ride. Jason takes Manhattan. I mean, this is a fun death, funny to watch. Many people think it's the best death in the movie. I mean, the dude gets his head knocked off by Jason, quite literally. Brilliant. Brilliantly done. Number 5 is Alan Hawes from Jason Lives, Friday the 13th, Part 6. I really think that this death is cool and it's unexpected when it happens. I thought that maybe Jason would impale him with the rod that brought him back to life. But this was way better. I mean, he literally punches through, grabbing his heart as he's punching through, and it comes out his back. So that's pretty cool. Number 4 is Sheriff Garris, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. This death was awesome, and for years it had me wondering how they did it. It wasn't until his name was Jason, 30 years of Friday the 13th, that I found out how they did it, which I thought was brilliant. Number 3 is Deborah from Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. This was an amazing death because she was coming and going at the same time. If you catch my drift there. If you've seen that movie. It's not a fantastic movie, but that death was pretty cool. Number 2 is Trey from Freddy vs. Jason. This death was friggin' intense, shocking for sure. And it really sets the tone for the entire movie. And in the #1 spot on the top 10 kills in the Friday the 13th franchise, I have a tie between Tina from Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, and Adrian Hart from Jason X. Tina, who was played by Deborah Voorhees, has the best death in A New Beginning, with the clippers right through the eyes. I said in my last video that there's an interview with Miss Deborah Voorhees on my website, wickedcarnivalproductions.com. So go check that out if you like to read print interviews. It's on there. You just gotta scroll down on the main Morgue page on wickedcarnivalproductions.com. It's right there for you. And Adrian in Jason X, who was named after Adrienne King, who of course was the original Final Girl in the Friday series. She has her face frozen in liquid nitrogen and then smashed against the counter. Absolutely amazing death. I mean, you couldn't get much better than that. A lot of people dislike Jason X. I personally love it. It's one of the ones I go back and watch because it is so different. And folks, there you have my top 10 kills in the Friday the 13th series. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Click that little bell so you're aware of all the updates here on the Maine Morgue YouTube channel. Feel free to comment below. There will be a contact page at the end of this video. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you next time with another video.